Celtics. Garza's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Tatum.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard, and really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his teammates open shots.
Here's Porter, and it's blocked. Brown against Jang. Here's Porter driving the lane, and they get it back. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
A chilly quarter for him offensively. Trying to get warmed up.
To the middle. Rollins against White. Outside Turner. Pass to Jang. White against Rollins. And again, the Bucks miss.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. And the jump by Giannis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. A.J. Green comes in for Jang, and Trent subbed in for Rollins. And then for Boston, Walsh is checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Brown.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the lane. Giannis has got 8.
On the drive, Giannis just dead. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Down low. The shot by Turner, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
13 feet away. Rebound, Boston. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Gary Trent is out there with Thomas. And it's Green. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Tatum. Tries again. Inside. Tatum finds the deuce.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
strengths. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, Kevin.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. 20 feet out. Boston grabs the miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Zhang comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Thomas. And then for Boston, Walsh is checked in. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Gonzalez. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Zhang, no luck. Celtics leading by 5. Here's White. It's rebounded by Portis.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged a bullet there.
Here's Rollins. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Zhang, no luck. The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Tatum. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kevin Porter comes in for Green. Then for the Celtics, Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Pritchard. Antetokounmpo passes to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 5. Here goes Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
The Bucks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer. A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Tatum finds Brown. Pass to White. Back to Brown. Clock at 4. Here's Queta. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Rollins. Guarded by Tatum. Brown outside. Drives to the hoop. And Brown throws it down.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Rollins outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Hauser. Inside. And that one, good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Pass to Rollins. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead. Here's Pritchard. Off on the layup. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
You look at the Celtics, they're in good position, definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding. And now it's time to talk about what we saw from Jason Tatum in that first half. He was a man on a mission. And that's all for us. Now,
and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Queta. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Here's Queta, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And Porter, here we go. Pass to Rollins. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Hauser finds Tatum. There's the try, and it's sent back by Turner. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break.